For Washington, James Wood. That's inside. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Barger makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's C.J. Abrams now. One out, bases empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And a swing and a miss. And there's two down. And now it's Luis Garcia. That misses. And that's ball two.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That one misses. And the count's full. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives and it gets by. The throw in. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a one-run ball game. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena. To the right side, Guerrero. He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound in this one, Cade Cavalli.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Cruz makes the play. One away. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lyle moving in on this one. Pulls it in on the run. Two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the air, left side. Lyle has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Top of the second. And stepping in is the speedy Dalen Lyle. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jimenez throw to first. And quickly one away in the second. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. High fly ball out into left center field. Lucas makes a move towards the gap. Hauls it in for the out. Two down, bases empty. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Swings through that.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That's hard hit on the line. And he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The pitch. That one the other way. So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked.
1 and 2.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So the next lineup turns over. And next is the designated hitter, James Wood. That one ripped. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Two outs. Ripped to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And that'll do it. Here at Shibe Park, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The other way. Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. Late with the swing there.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the lineup flips over. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Josh Bell. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next pitch is downstairs. And that skips in the dirt. Oh, nice play. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Tenna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fought off foul. That one outside, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And base hit. And now 2 aboard. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute to finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's downstairs and outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Abrams tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lined into right. Cruz snags it for the 2nd out. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it from his backside, and he can't come up with it. Runner at first with 2 away. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays down a run.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to.
Runner takes off, line to left, and it stays fair. And they hold him at 3rd, 90 feet away with 2 out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner on the move. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Robert Hassel III.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 77, Louis Bartlett.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And that's the first out. So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Going to count 1 and 2. Varland is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Guerrero makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over, and now the DH, James Wood. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No play. That's an infield single.
All over that one right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 out.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Up the middle, Connor Falefa in plenty of time to first, and the inning is over. Here at Shibe Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat.
There goes the runner. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Up now for Washington, Luis Guerrero. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
And that is the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Nathan Lucas. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cruz under it. He's got it, and there are 2 outs. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. On the ground to the left, Tenna. Zips it across, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now it's going to be Keibert Ruiz. Lyle aboard here at first with nobody out. Out to center. Barker on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. Next offering upstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez throw to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line.
Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners breaking for the plate, and it's a squeeze. Got him for out number 2, but the run scores, and we are tied. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. 2 outs. That misses. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Pitch misses. Full count out.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting. Back here in Philadelphia, we're at the top of the 8th, and now C.J. Abrams. That's off the inside corner. And it's 2-1.
Number 23. Jeff Hoffman.
And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Varsho makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and the batter is George Springer.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Cruz going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. Yeah, big swing and a miss. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Mason Thompson comes on now. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. And that's a fair ball. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 3-2 now. Stays alive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one hit to right. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. Back to the mound. And that one finds its way through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's going to be Dalen Lyle. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag.
He's out.
So up next, Keibert Ruiz. Hard hit, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that's in for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
2 strikes.
Varsho tracks it down for the out. And here is Dylan Cruz. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. Last chance for the home team. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard hit left side. One out, bottom of the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
In the air, right field. Cruz coming on. He's got it, and there's two away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's a hit.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good.
Rudder takes off. Line drive, that's a base hit. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Jose A. Ferrer on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Ferrer is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
At your